What's up, YouTube? Today is Friday, November 13th. It's a little after 6:30 a.m. I'm getting up before work this morning to go deliver a storage unit in Corey, PA. I was actually supposed to do it last night, but my job requires me to go to town hall or council meetings, as we call them here. And that meeting went till almost 8 o'clock last night, so I really didn't want to deliver the unit last night when it was super dark, when I could do it this morning. So I already talked to my boss. I'm lucky to have a cool boss who you know, understands I'm trying to grow this business on the side of working my job. So he was cool with me getting up early and going to get this storage unit delivered, and then coming into work a little bit later. So yeah, that's what I'm doing this morning. Any day now should be closing on the bowling alley, which I'm excited for, but that's also going to mean a lot of early mornings. This bowling alley is probably about 40 minutes away from where I live, so I'm going to be needing to get up at about 4 a.m. every day, headed out there, getting 2 hours in of you know, work on the building, and then coming home, showering, and heading to my day job. So that's going to be a lot, but I'm so excited for it. I think it's going to be a great deal, and it's going to provide some mad cash flow when that's all done. So yeah, this is the truck and the trailer that I use to deliver these. This is actually an 8-foot by 16-foot unit. I have 20-foot versions of it, this type of unit, and I've got a bunch more of them on the way. And I can do up to a 20-foot unit on this trailer here. And then my machine, when I don't have a unit on it, rides right there in that pocket, which is awesome. So I just run a couple straps to it to secure it down. That's where my wheels lock in for the other side of the storage unit. And then, of course, as you've seen from some of my other videos, these wheels go into one end of the storage unit here, and then my machine hooks to the other end, so it allows me to drive the storage unit wherever my customers need it. And then you know how I get it up on the trailers, I drive it right up the back of the trailer onto this, and I'm able to keep the unit flat the whole time. And then the trailer has, I don't know if you can see that, those straps right there. So I just run those straps to the base of the storage unit, and that way I don't have to throw straps all the way over like I used to with my old truck. So really works quite well. This truck I bought out of Georgia, with probably about 250,000 miles on it when I bought it, but because it was all Southern miles, it didn't have any rust on it. You know, I can haul up to 80,000 pounds with that. It's a single axle. It does require my CDL, but I'm okay with that. I wanted my CDL anyhow. And I bought that truck for 10 grand. It's a mule. It's got a Duramax engine in it, with an 8LL transmission. And so I'm hoping that this truck lasts me years and years to come. It does a great job hauling this trailer, and I can also haul my bigger trailer, not pictured here. It's a control, so I can do all the big sea containers too. And again, I paid 10 grand for that truck, whereas, you know, if I needed a big dually pickup truck, I'm gonna have $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 invested into a truck like that. So this is gonna give me more versatility. As you can see, it has a fifth wheel on it. So when I get into dumpsters, when I get into hauling other things, you know, I can do all that with this truck and just switch between trailers. So it's an efficient little bugger, but it does ride like a lumber wagon, especially with it being a single axle. Every time I hit any bumps, I feel like I've given myself concussion, but see, I can't even talk. But no, it's a great setup, great truck. I love working with this thing. And yeah, it's kind of my morning so far. You want to check out the warehouse? So these are two really old units I'm working on. That's a whole nother video that I'm going to be doing about how I completely redid these. all those spots on that unit right now are areas I've already grinded off. But compared to that container I just showed you, you can see the big differences. Every time I order these things, they come with more and more improvements. So these are some of the earliest ones, and over time they've really rusted up. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going around grinding all these spots off of them, and then gonna repaint them. This one, the floors actually went bad in, so I'll be replacing the floors in that too. So there's more things to do. So here's another prime example. So this storage unit is a lot newer than those ones. So you can see, doesn't look nearly as bad. I mean, it's starting to get some rust spots on it, but still a pretty good looking unit that I'm using all the time. I mean, this one is rented right now by a customer paying for climate controlled storage. So that one's in much better shape. And then of course, if we go back over to the unit I already showed you, this one is an even newer unit. So you can see all my brand new units are, you know, galvanized steel on the edges, and the whole roof is galvanized steel too. And actually the ones that are newer than this one, instead of just the flat galvanized steel roof or aluminum roof you see up there, now they're corrugated galvanized roofs, so even stronger. They all come with these door hitches, aluminum base frames, or not aluminum, I'm sorry, galvanized. Nice decals on the side of them already, ventilation. So you can see every time I order these things, they make some sort of new improvement to them. But my truck's finally ready to go. Air is all pressurized up, so I'm gonna go get this thing done. Thank you, Nicole, for the business, and thank you for supporting local. Nicole has rented a storage unit for almost a year now. I initially delivered it to her house in Corey, PA, and then she had me pick up the storage unit and bring it back and keep it here in Clymer on our lot until she found a new place. And today I just re-delivered it back to Corey to her new home. So congratulations, Nicole, on the new house. Thank you for supporting local and choosing Box It and Lock It for your storage needs. What is up, YouTube? Today is November 14th, 2020. Funny story, yesterday I actually, once I got to my delivery, I just completely forgot to turn on my camera. So, but don't worry, you didn't miss anything you haven't already seen in some of my other videos. It was a quick delivery. But this morning at 7 a.m. I'm headed out. I'm currently in Clymer, New York, but headed out to Faulkner, New York to pick up a loaded storage unit from a customer who is moving. Once I get that unit completed, then I'm going to be headed back here to Clymer to pick up another storage unit from a customer who has a fully loaded unit and moving it to their brand new house just a few miles down the road. So good day, good quick morning to earn a couple hundred extra bucks and you know, keep this thing going. Stay tuned. Congratulations, Terry, on the brand new house. Thank you for using Box It and Lock It for your portable self-storage needs.